So I first became interested in neuroscience as an undergraduate. I was studying psychology, and so I was looking at these paradigms where we would have people kind of watch a fake crime that we kind of set up. And so we would watch, some people break into a house and they would steal something. And then later we would ask them questions about what happened during this crime scene. And we found that depending on what we kind of asked them, that affected their later memory for what actually happened. So this got me really interested in kind of how memory works. Why are some things remembered? Why are other things not remembered? But as I was doing these studies, I became kind of more and more concerned with what is the actual biological underpinning of the memory? How are the memories being strengthened? And so I decided it would be good to kind of dive in deeper, learn some biology and some neuroscience, and really try to understand what's going on at the level of neural activity as humans or other animals kind of learn new information. And that's what really kind of led me into eventually doing neuroscience research and into my current work as it is now. So I'm really interested in in cognition, but in trying to understand the biological kind of underpinnings of how we remember information, how we learn new information. And so to do that, we train mice to perform kind of simple cognitive tasks. Essentially, we teach them to play video games and then monitor their brain activity while they're performing the tasks. So I hope that my research is useful kind of not only in understanding the specific cognitive processes that I'm interested in, but kind of revealing kind of general rules for how do neural circuits kind of underlie various kind of abstract cognitive capabilities. So for example, when we study short-term memory in mice, what we do is we have them kind of navigate down a maze, and they have to turn either left or right, and then on a subsequent trial they have to turn the opposite direction. So really all they have to remember is which way did they turn last time, and then which way am I going to turn now. So this is very simple, and this is what kind of allows us to isolate, okay, which neurons are involved in this task, and if we manipulate them in various ways, can we kind of disrupt the memory in various ways. So it's a very tractable problem. But what we hope to figure out is kind of general rules that underlie short-term memory and kind of keeping information in mind. So of course, we're not only interested in understanding how mice turn left or right, but in general, like how is it that the mammalian cortex kind of keeps information present. So for example, as I'm talking right now, you have to remember the specific words that I say in order to remember the gist of the sentence. And this this kind of basic ability to kind of keep things in mind is what allows us to do all the cognitive capabilities that we have, whether it's understanding language, doing math, thinking, planning. And so, we hope by understanding kind of the basic kind of fundamental building blocks of cognition, we'll be able to build kind of better models of how it works at a larger scale.